All right, Jai, 6-year extension with Hawthorn. Tell us why.
Why? Why not really? It was a pretty easy decision for me personally. Got a obviously deep family connection that extends a long way back. So, I grew up a Hawk supporter my whole life, and the club's been able to put a lot of smiles on my face and my family's face as well, and it's been an amazing place to be for the past 5 years. So, very easy decision to be made.
Talk to us a bit about those early days of football.
I think a lot of it was about fun and playing for fun. Personally, playing with mates, enjoying it was never really a part of the systems and things that were going on. So was sort of able to have a bit of a relaxed approach about it, which was good, and actually enjoy what was going on. And wore Dad's number. Dad was obviously played a lot of footy at Poolong, and was lucky enough to wear his number. And that was probably something I was pretty proud of back then, and thought I was going to be doing for quite a while, to be honest. So to end up here is pretty extraordinary.
You finally got your opportunity as a top age, and then COVID struck. What was sort of your mentality around that stage?
It was tough to think you finally get your chance and be where you want to be, and then to have it sort of taken away wasn't ideal. But everyone was sort of in the similar position that year, and it just meant that there was, I guess, a few more hurdles to sort of get through to end up here. I don't think I ever fully lost hope in it. You sort of, when you're a kid that plays footy and you enjoy football, it's sort of, every little boy's kind of dream to get to the AFL. So I guess it was always still slightly burning. The candle never fully went out. It just took a slightly longer path to get there than normal.
When did you first, I guess, meet Sam, and how did your journey at Box Hill start?
I think the first time I actually met Sam was the opening night of pre-season. I think I wasn't locked into being at Box Hill until I think not long after they'd had sort of like their opening day, and keeping a close eye on what was going on, but I wasn't actually there yet. And I think it was first night of pre-season training that I actually met him, and Colo as well was there for that, and they were two massive helps for me during that pre-season, and trying to fast track me, I guess, as best as possible. Had no idea that when I arrived there that I'd be going in the mid-season draft. It was still a long shot. Maybe even the end of the year was probably the main goal if I was going to try and go for a draft. And I guess thanks to their development, I was able to get there a little bit earlier.
Mid-season draft happened. How proud were you that you landed at Hawthorn and were on an AFL list?
It was actually sort of a little bit emotional on the night. Had my immediate family, Georgia was there, my pa as well. So a very small group of us got to share the moment, which was pretty special. And I remember obviously Clarko was coaching at the time. Getting a phone call from him, getting a phone call from Sam as well, obviously being my coach at Box Hill, and congratulating me. And those are massive Hawthorn names that have sort of ringing you and saying welcome and congratulations. So it was a pretty special feeling.
And then you come on round 13, 2021 against Sydney and set the tackles record for most tackles on debut. What do you remember from that game?
Not a hell of a lot, to be honest. I remember crossing paths with Buddy at one stage and being just amazed with the actual size of how big he was as an athlete, and so I was more so impressed by that. And the game's kind of a bit of a blur outside of that, to be honest. I don't remember too many moments. I guess I was lucky to get obviously opportunities early. Being involved at Box Hill made it a little bit easier, I think, to come in and sort of feel a little bit more comfortable with just the people around you, and make the most of the chances that I was lucky enough to get at the start was a big thing for me. And it was sort of tried to keep the consistency, I guess, of performance when I was given my chance that I guess got me to that position. So
2023, arguably one of the greatest players of all time, hands you their playing number, their Guernsey, and Lee Matthews. How special is that?
Yeah, that was amazing, to be honest. Obviously being a Hawks fan and knowing the impact that Lee had, obviously at the club, but on the AFL in general, and how good he was as a player, how tough he was. It was pretty special that day to get the jumper off him, have him there in person presenting it to me was pretty special. And I still remember on the day that he told me to never become satisfied throughout your AFL career, to always be striving for something more. And that's something I'm trying to do sort of every day, every week, is always keep pushing to find something else to get better at. And it's holding me in good stead, I think, so far.
Continued to improve again last season, club best and fairest, won your first final. How much did you enjoy the journey last season, personally and with the team?
Yeah, they were both a lot of fun. The back half of the year and the wave we were able to ride as a team was pretty impressive and a lot of fun. And nothing yet in my career will top the feeling of the final at the G against the Bulldogs, having so many people there, the noise, obviously being able to win as well made it even more special. But that's kind of why you play footy, to play at the G in front of that many people. So it's been cool to experience that, and hopefully can be back there and pushing for more in the future.
Going through what we just spoke about, obviously you achieved so much in the last 4 or 5 years. And now signing one of the longest extensions in Hawthorn history. Reflecting on that, how does it make you feel?
Yeah, it's a great feeling. It's a bit of an honour, really. I remember, my facial expression and how I felt when I first, sort of found out that it was going to be a possibility was massive smile and kind of gratitude, filled with gratitude as well. And my teammates have played a massive role in the decision I've made. It's a great place to come in every day and every week, and sharing moments like last year with them was really awesome, and I'm looking forward to doing many more. Enjoying every day that I've been at the club from the very start up until now. I've been super well looked after, and KCC obviously just around the corner is a really exciting prospect for all of us, both as players and as a whole club as well. So. There's a lot to like in the future, and we're in a great spot at the moment to be pushing for success and competing for what we've been so good at competing for as a club for a long time. So looking to try and get myself and the team that we have now, our hands on the success that this club's known for, and no doubt in my mind that we have the group to do it. So really looking forward to getting after it.